my sleeve. Put a couple of hours into it yesterday, but it's not bad. I'm making progress at the very least. Oh, Cairo. Ooh. Well, that's what I was going to start doing. I was going to start making the coffee before I started this live. Hey, Destiny. Hey, Kay. How are you? Good. I'm good. My day was good yesterday. Now it's 5 in the morning and I've been up for like 10 minutes. So far, 10 minutes was good. Hey, Dad. Hello, Renegade Raider. Good to see you back. Okay, Destiny. See you soon. Hello, Gianna. Ugh. Good morning, Astral. How's your day going? Hello, Alyssa. Morning, Holden. Or I suppose it's afternoon for you now. Sorry about that, guys. That's great, Holden. Did you have fun? It is the season of the cold. Thank you, Alara. I um, I do a live stream every day at this time. Okay, strep throat is worst. You really need to get some sleep and rest your throat. Okay, there are several in here that are chatting with me that have not liked. Come on, guys. Thanks, Holden. That's good, Kay. Make sure to take all of your meds. Don't stop early just because you feel better. Hola, Esti. I thought you were studying English. Why are you sitting high in Spanish? Hey, Shy Guy. I don't know, Holden. Hi, Make. Sorry I don't speak that language. Thank you, Jazzy. It is coming out super good. Let's see if I can get it up so you guys can see it. This way. So the shirt part is completed, and now I'm just working on the sleeve. This is where we're at right now. It doesn't matter if something's not the best. You just gotta do your best, man. Next time you make them, they'll be better. Thanks, Matthew. Happy Christmas Eve to you, too. Hello, Kay. Well, since I'm using such a big needle with the tiny yarn, it doesn't feel that bad, and it's working up really fast. I usually use this tiny yarn because that's what's common in Japan. And I buy all my yarn used, so I get whatever other people buy. I get what I get, and most of it's this thickness. When I work with other thicknesses, I'm like, what is going on? Why is this so ridiculous? Okay, see you soon, Dead. Have a great day, Kay. Thank you, Holden. Thanks, Jazzy. Hello, Ansar. That's awesome, Shy Guy. Sorry, Noah, I don't speak that language. That's okay, Tazos. Thanks, Jazzy. You have a good day. What are you doing, music? What are you doing? Forgot to put it on loop. Good morning, Ansar. It's cold, but it's not bad. I feel like today is not as cold as the last few days have been. No plans for Christmas. Just this. Hello, Rocco. I assume the bar is doing some sort of Christmas party. But do I want to go? Nah. That's okay, Holden. We'll see you when you come back. Yeah, it's a metal hook. I have been cooking for myself daily this week because I've been home. I've had time. Hello, Rose. I'm not doing anything for Christmas, Deb. I live in Japan and the rest of my family does not live here. So I have no plans. I have been to Providence, Rhode Island, and I do recommend the clam chowder. Clam chowder has just started to become popular here, but it's not as good as New England. Yeah, Deb, probably crochet. I might try to finish this sweater. Probably gonna try to finish this sweater. Yeah, that's okay, Cairo. Not everybody does. That's why we try not to talk about religion. But in the US, Christmas is a pretty secular holiday. I've made a couple of shawls, but I never wear them. Well, knitting isn't something you learn overnight. Knitting takes time. That's okay, Rocco. Good night, Amelia. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, it's celebrated pretty widely in Japan as well. Not that it's celebrated in the same way it would be celebrated in the States. I would say Christmas here is more comparable to Valentine's Day than it is to actual Christmas, or at least the Christmas traditions within European countries. Well, if you're getting snow on Christmas Eve, that's good. People like that. Well, that's unfortunate, Tazos. If there's bed bugs, you should move to a different hotel. I've only stayed in one place that had bed bugs, but they had they provided a breakfast, so everybody who was there would head down for breakfast. And there was this girl who was like, wow, the mosquitoes here are so insane. She was covered in bites. She'd been there for about a week. And I didn't have the heart to tell her it's not mosquitoes. Welcome back, Style Girl. Hi, Lena. Crochet is so much fun, right? Good night, Rocco. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Hello, Paw Girl. Alright, Style Girl. It's the name that it says on the channel. My name's Chris. What a question. Chris is a non-gender specific name. It's short for names like Christina, Christine, Kristen, Kirsten. There's a lot of female names that are shortened to Chris. I don't understand why people don't understand that. Is it because I use a CH and not a K? I really don't understand. What are you crocheting, Paw Girl? What you making? Bye, Ansar. Have a good sleep. No pattern. Just feeling it out, Deb. It's coming out really good, though. Started my first sleeve. A little blue penguin. That sounds adorable. No, I'm not mad at you, Style Girl. Just confused. Hi, Alessa. Thanks, Deb. Thanks, Paw. I'm making a sweater, Alessa. No. I prefer to crochet them directly onto the piece, because otherwise I get bored. and I'm bad at judging how long they need to be made. This way I can try the piece on and see how long they are. So I don't use a pattern or anything. I just kind of go by what fits. And this is what fits. What are you making, style girl? Thanks, paw girl. It's a half double. Since this sweater is quite holey, it's gonna be an over sweater. No third color. I was considering doing a third color for the collar and the bottom, but now I'm feeling like the blue doesn't work. It's just too busy. So I'm probably gonna stay with the green. Hello, Liliana. The sweater is big enough to fit me. Ohayo, Nikon-san. Right, style girl? It's gonna look awesome. Over top of black turtleneck, or even a gray one. It's just gonna look so good. That's okay. Ikram, a good mustard color. Gold color. I don't think I want any more colors in this. I think I'm happy with the two. So I measure based on what it looks like on my body. So I just keep putting it on. And then when I'm doing things like the neck area or the front and the back, I measure it out using by stitches. And I put in a stitch every 10 stitches, a stitch marker every 10 stitches. Then I do the math. It was my favorite project to crochet. I made some skirts. Hello, Amber. Hello, Multiverso. Yeah. So now I'm at the fun part, which is just a tube. I haven't decided. I think I might just do the collar green and just have the band of color. It depends on how much green I have left after the sleeves, because I've decided not to do a color on the sleeves. Mostly because I can't figure out when I would start the color. Because at this point, this point, the green already overlaps the red. Yes, I did bottom-up construction. Deb. It is pitch black behind those curtains because it is 5:30 in the morning, and the other thing on the side of the curtains is a building. So you're right, it is pitch black behind those curtains. What's your next project going to be? I don't know. I haven't decided as of yet. But I didn't decide on this project till right before I started it. And I still haven't made most of my decisions regarding this project. If you go and watch my yarn haul from Japan, one of the first yarns I have is probably like a 4 or a 5 weight. I have like 12 balls of that. So I think it would be enough for a sweater just on its own, without having to change colors or anything. So I might make a sweater out of that. I feel like I don't have enough sweaters. Mostly because it's winter time and I'm cold. And that would be a big fluffy blanket. I don't really do anything that requires stuffing. I've done some ornaments, but not really anything. I don't really love amigurumi. I prefer making something that I find useful, like clothes. It has been 4 days. Like I said, this sweater is working up extremely fast, like ridiculously fast. Everything I do is yarn chicken. Shy guy, everything I do. Playing yarn chicken right now. I don't know if I have enough green for the sleeves. Might not. Then I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with the collar and the end of the sleeves. have 2 balls set aside for each sleeve, but is that enough? Most of the things I've made are 3/4 sleeves because I run out of yarn long before the project is finished. Get some likes, guys. I would really appreciate it. I'm sorry you're sick too, Astral. It's time for everyone to get some hot tea. Nice honey lemon, maybe some ginger. I'm sorry, Shy Guy. What a fun game, Yarn Chicken, huh? But what are you gonna do? Thank you, Matthew. Okay, see you soon, Rose. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Okay, if you have more of the color, you're not playing Yarn Chicken, Shy Guy. Yarn Chicken is where you're completely out of yarn. Yeah, ordering stuff around Christmas time is such a pain. never enjoyed the idea of a crochet kit, but then I don't follow patterns either. Hello, Etta. Hello, Bana. I'm making a sweater. I'm currently working on the sleeve. So it's just starting out. Sleeve. But the rest of it is coming out really good. Right, Shy Guy? You have to know how to read patterns, especially in a written format. A lot of us are doing crochet based on YouTube and things, so sometimes it's really hard to transition to a written pattern from visual patterns. It's good in Japan, Etta. Well, it's 5:40 in the morning, so it's as good as 5:40 in the morning can be. Thanks, Bana. Yeah, you can crochet pants for sure. I would recommend wearing some leggings underneath them because they're a little bit see-through, but you can definitely do it. Thank you, Carter. I don't know if they're like sweatpants. Most of them are like yoga pants, I would say. No, I haven't, Tassos. The only place I've been in Rhode Island is Providence, and I went there for a concert. A long, long, long time ago. For this sweater, 5 days, 4 days. So really quickly, but also I've been crocheting like 5 or 6 hours each of those days, maybe more. Yesterday I crocheted more than 5 hours. Hello, yellow. Hello, gato. I think the winter turns most people into homebodies. 'Tis cold. That's cute, yellow. You can always add a nose afterwards through sewing. No, paw girl, that's not bad. That's exactly what I do too. So I knew I had these colors and I knew I liked them together. And then I assessed how much yarn I had. And then I decided that I had enough yarn to make a sweater. And now I'm making a sweater. So it depends on where you're from, Tassos. The Japanese summer is very humid and very, very hot. But I grew up in a place where the summers were also very humid and very hot. So when I first got here, everyone was like, oh, the Japan summers are unbearable, aren't they? I'm like, they're just like summers back home. So it depends what you're used to. I think since crochet is such a physical art form, it lends itself really well to people who have more of a physical spatial awareness, because they don't really have, at least the people who don't use patterns, because they just kind of figure it out as I go along, like an artist, just kind of like going. I just follow whatever I want to do at the moment. Like I was thinking that I could put continue the band on the sleeve, but then I couldn't figure out how to do it without trying and potentially having to rip it back, how to frog it. But so I just decided to ignore the band on the sleeves and just not do it, because it's all coming from my head anyway. Hello, Sue. I'm doing a half double crochet. I'm using a DK weight yarn and a 5mm hook, causing this really cool kind of see-through-y pattern, but with a nice thickness on it from the bar in the back. Thank you, Wendell. Hello, my Mona. Thanks, Wendell. Wendell. Now I just gotta make some tubes. That's 90% of the construction of my sweaters is just tubes. Make a tube. It's a nice almost to no-sew pattern. The only thing I need to connect is the front to the back, like here, and that's it. I think I made a total of 10 stitches for the entire garment. Hello, good morning, Divine. Hello, Connor. Well, what do you think? I still count myself as intermediate. And I've been doing it for 4 years and can make a sweater without a pattern. So I think it really depends on what you think about yourself. There's a lot of skills that I don't have that I could learn. And that's why I think I'm intermediate. But if you feel comfortable making what you can make, then you could be intermediate too. Sure. Just start on my sleeve. Hello, Sandra. Divine, I don't know what that is. I can't see it. Mine started as a cope. Thank you guys. I did astral. The front and back panels don't take that long. The sleeves are gonna take a while. Longer than even the body did. But yes, Matthew, it looks like a sweater. So now it's just about finishing the sleeves and doing something to clean up the neckline and the bottom. I haven't decided how I'm going to clean those up yet, but I'll figure it out. Because I didn't count anything. So I needed the stitch markers to find out how many stitches there were, so I could do the math about how long to make the breastplate. Because you have to take the width of your band of this part, and then you have to figure out your midpoint and how long you want your body to be before you start your sleeves. So like you can see it better on this side. Like I have almost 20 stitches between the things to make the sleeve work a little bit better. Thanks, Matthew. The thing I hate about crocheting is the sewing. Yep, this should be a full sleeve sweater. Hopefully, if I don't run out of yarn. We'll see how it goes. Might end up being a 3/4 sleeve as well. That's what keeps happening anyway. I have 2 full balls to work with for the sleeves. And if it takes more than 2, then it's going to be shorter. We'll see how it goes. Thank you, Astral. Thank you, Divine. That's okay, Paw Girl. I am going to go grab some coffee. I will be right back. burlap blanket, guys, that I made. I have no idea, Gato, and no interest in it either. Cocoa powder? Hi, Anne. Like and subscribe for the bunnies. The bunnies. All right. I guess I really do need to make a bunny. Wonder how much yarn a bunny would take. Maybe a little bunny. But then I'd have to follow a pattern. Ugh. The sweater is coming along great. Suppose I could take some of the stitch markers out. Yeah, it's great. I like spending my free time doing something. Thank you, Anne. I didn't know if it was gonna work. I considered redoing the front and back. But in the end, it's really good. Oh. I never even considered that. Good night, Divine. Sleep well. I just spent like $4 and got this big box. Plus every like kit that I bought had the hooks in it. So I like wouldn't buy just one hook once I decided that I actually liked it. So I would buy hook sets. Because when I make, when I have a work in progress, in every work in progress bag, everyone gets a little thing that has stitch markers, scissors, the crochet hook that goes with the project, in this little thing in the project bag. So that I don't have to worry about what size hook. There might be a little like paper that says what I'm doing on it, and then it goes in the project bag. So I need multiple of the same size crochet hooks if I'm going to be doing multiple projects. So I have a whole bunch of these. It helps to be organized with these things because there's been a bunch of the times where I have found myself looking at a project that I worked on months and months ago and being like, what was I doing anyway? If there's a knitting project, like this one, then you can just kind of leave your things in it. And then you don't have this size anymore. Unless you have multiple of these, but that's quite expensive. So I found that it's easier to have multiple hooks than multiple sets of interchangeable needles. Thank you, my Moan. Yes, I'm okay, Sadie. Pretty much anything works as a stitch marker. See you, Paw Girl. Thanks for coming. Well, I won't be going back to school for 2 more weeks. So when a vacation first starts, I don't mind it. It's as it gets later and later into the vacation that I'm like, oh, why didn't I do something? All the things I want to do though, require going outside. They do, Space Oddity. Sade. Cool. I will call you Sade. It's hard to understand because English isn't your first language, Mana? Or it's hard to understand because we're not being clear? Weekends are the same. I try to speak as close to the standard American pronunciation as I can, but I don't always. And I try to keep it slow as well, but it's hard when I get excited. Yes, Gato, you did tell me about your band. Yep. That's why I bought all these little pencil cases. They're the perfect size for a crochet hook. And I found these pen scissors. So they're nice and long, and then they just cut. And they fit perfectly in here. So a crochet hook, one of these, some crochet stitch markers, and then a little paper that tells me what I'm doing or where I am. Perfect. You could leave something for a year. Hey, Chaos Ranch. Matthew, I've read all of those books. No, I don't remember what the name is. I'm making a sweater Sade. It is coming along quite well. Hey, Min. I'm doing well. How are you? It's getting to the point where it looks like a sweater. Because before it looked like a tube. Oh no. Your real name? I think you may have, and then I told you that you shouldn't be saying your real name on the internet. And then I promptly forgot it. You had similar hair? This is just what it looks like when it grows out of my head. I would chicken out too, Matthew. Yeah, man, it's going quite well. I am such a fan of how it's coming out. Thank you, Chaos Ranch. Enjoy your meal. Leave a like before you go. Hey, Kathleen? I'm here. Well, when you first started crocheting, it was difficult too, Min, right? When you first start any new hobby, it's difficult. I mean, in my opinion, I think when you first start knitting, knitting is more difficult to start than crochet. But, you know. Once you get it, they're about the same difficulty level, but not the same speed. p.m. there. Thanks, Anne. Bye, Bana. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. Good luck on your test. I still like crochet better than knitting, but I don't mind knitting. I like them both. But then two of my 3 whips are in fact knitting. So take from that what you will. Thanks, Bana. I appreciate that. Hello, ATL. I'm doing good. How are you? Hello, Maria. Universal Studio Japan has a Harry Potter world, which was pretty cool. Merry Christmas to you as well, ATL. I am making a sweater. Currently working on the sleeve. No plans for Christmas. I live in a foreign country far away from my family. So, no plans. Probably be doing a whole lot of this. Yes, I have you guys who are wonderful. That's cool, Matthew. I haven't been to the museum. So the chocolate frog, I thought it would be hollow, like one of those chocolate Easter bunnies, but no, it was fully chocolate. I found it a little overwhelming. It took me like 3 weeks to eat one. And at one point I was cutting slivers off to put in my coffee. Too big a chunk of chocolate for me. But I still do have my Dumbledore card. I did get Dumbledore. It's a really high quality card. That's so sweet, Kathleen. I actually made chicken stock earlier this week. Instead of making chicken soup, I made chicken okayu, which is a rice porridge. It's very good. I didn't know that. I thought Dumbledore would be pretty common. Hello, James. How's it going? I'm doing very well. I collected the Goosebumps books, but not the cards, no. Well, even though I had several Goosebumps books, I was more of an Animorphs girl. No, he's the only card I'm liable to get. I wonder how much he's worth on the trading card market. I'll have to check Mercari later. That's great, James. Are you enjoying being home? And does your wife think it's weird that you're watching someone crochet right now? Oh. Hello, Melissa. You guys are gonna get used to me live streaming at all hours of the day. Then what are you gonna do when I go back to work? Start live streaming for only an hour a day again? Merry Christmas, James. Sure. Well, it will still be here from 5 to 6 in the morning in Japan. That's my time. My usual time. And I usually go for an hour. This whole like 3, 4, 5 hours thing is very unusual. But I'm trying to get monetized before New Year's, so it's not the same to watch the reruns. Yeah, I suppose not. I mean, one of the reasons you do watch live streams is so you can interact with me. I feel like you're part of the conversation. Well, that's unfortunate, Melissa, but understandable. I don't think you guys are gonna get to take the baby home for Christmas. And it's a little hard to celebrate in a charity house. That's great, James. I'm glad you're home. What is going on today? I'm dropping stitches left, right, and center. That's cool, Cairo. I'm sorry, Melissa. I don't think there's much to do there, huh? Kathleen, I came to Japan because it was safer to be a teacher here than in the US. that's sweet, James. Hi, Green Tea Gaming. Yeah, I get that, Melissa. I get that. No, I'm not really one for decorative items. He's looking to fight with you? Or he's looking to fight with her? Thanks, Gothic. I'm doing great. I now just have 2 sleeves to complete. And the collar. And something to do about this rough edge at the bottom. I'm not liking the look of it. Even if it's just a simple double crochet against the bottom. Something must be done. Well, I'm not doing anything for Christmas. Oh, I understand that, Melissa. No big deal. I get that, Astral. That's why I have such a large collection of yarn. I never want to have to go anywhere. In order to choose something to crochet. Definitely Astral. Hello, Vilma. No bailar Português. Thank you for coming, Gothic. Leave a like, please. Good night. Sleep well, Gothic. Thank you for coming. Yay. I got my like. I don't know what has today, me being like, hey guys, like please. Normally I never ask. Hi Sandra. everyone stops by before they go to bed. How well do pork rinds keep? I haven't worked since last week because it's winter break. Yeah, Tassos, it's the same, but you know, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not overly in love with the season anyway. I'm more of a Halloween girly. People tend to be Halloween people or Christmas people in the States, so I'm more of a Halloween people. But yeah, Christmas on one's own when you're used to Christmas with a big family was a big change for me too. Yeah, polo. I'm at an hour and a half. That's not that long. I've been doing 4-5 hours a day for a while now. A couple of days. Well, it's good that you helped him, Melissa. I love that you helped him. Because that's how it is for me in Japan. Sometimes I need native speakers to help me. And it's wonderful when they help. It's really, really kind. Hello, Layla. That's okay. You still helped. And that's what's important. Oh, yeah. When you get money from the airport, they give you things like $2 bills, and it's ridiculous because nobody's ever seen them before. That's awesome, Layla. No, I don't have any pets, Jeanette. Hey, Carla. What should you crochet? Is it your first time crocheting? Or are you looking for something more complicated? And what do you like? You like stuffed animals? You like clothes? And where do you live? Is it somewhere cold? You could have a hat or a scarf. There's some really lovely things out there. Do you wear shawls? Because there are some so beautiful crochet shawls. And if I ever wore shawls, I would make 100 of these beautiful crochet shawls. That's okay, Carla. Don't worry about it. I appreciate that you came. Have you ever had combos, the like pretzel things? Yes, I have had them. Are they like a cracker with cheese inside? Something like that? Yeah, I've had them. Sometimes I miss American junk food, but not that much. Well, I mean, some people just hang out and they do their crochet, or they do their knitting, or they do, Lydia does diamond art painting. And so even if they're here, they're not 100% engaged in the chat, and that's not bad. And then there's some people who come in and they just watch and they never say anything. And that's fine too. Yesterday I was live for 4 hours. No, Jeanette, I don't sell the stuff I make unless it's a commission. Well, how do you block a sweater? You have a ton of blocking mats. And then it's just like anything else. You pull it to where you want it to be and pin it to the blocking mat. They sell these in sets of 4 at the dollar store here, so I have a ton of them. So I just like lay them out flat on the floor, get my product wet, and then pin them out. Well, that's because you're from a warm place. I like sweaters because I'm from a cold place and I'm used to wearing them. I don't like jackets. They're too thick and they make it hard for me to move my arm. I don't like it. Good night, Green Tea Gaming. Thank you for coming. Have a good sleep. What is a corn bag? I don't know what a corn bag or a rice bag is. To the internet. Crochet corn bag. Like no, I just got candy corn bags for cornhole. But then what's a rice bag? Yeah, I just see candy corn bags. Yeah, I got you, Carla. Where I grew up in Connecticut, it would go from like 106 Fahrenheit down to -10, -20. See you, Melissa. I hope you find something to make you a little bit less bored. I don't think 40 to 60 degrees is cold, cold. Thanks, Layla, and Merry Christmas. Yeah, it's cold, cold, Carla. It's cold, cold. Actually, yeah. It is cold, cold. And hot, hot. And the humidity is like 80% when it's hot like that. And it's like 80% when it's cold like that. So it's not just cold, it's cold and wet. I don't know what a desert kind of cold is, but it sounds lovely. It sounds like you don't go outside of your house and are outside of your house for 15 minutes. Don't touch anything. And when you come inside, everything is wet. In the UK, it's Christmas Eve tomorrow. Here in Japan, it's Christmas Eve today. Tis December 24th already. No bueno indeed, Carla. No bueno indeed. But it's cold and dry here too. Like in the 30s and 40s. Cold. Which is not that bad. Except that they don't insulate their homes, so it's very cold. Even inside the house, it doesn't get much above 50 unless you have the heat on. And the heater only works for like 2 to 3 hours before it turns itself off. Right now in my apartment, it's 60, it says it's 21 Celsius. I forget what that is in Fahrenheit. I think it's in the low 70s. Yep, 70 degrees in my apartment. 101's not bad. Gets up to 106, 107 here. Yeah, sometimes snow happens. Yeah, I'm not planning to do anything for Christmas. Maria también a las Españas. I don't know, Maria, what that says. Hi, Random Fox. Christmas shopping today. Ooh, isn't it a little late? Hello, Tim. Yeah, it's the humidity that gets you. Hello, Mushroom. I finally Googled what a therian is. I still don't get it, but I support you. I think everybody wants to eat a pancake the size of the American continent. I support you too, Random. Oh my gosh, Carla, that sounds like my life when I lived in the US and the reason I left. One of the reasons that I left. That's okay, Zen. A not deer. You don't have to get it to be supportive. Also, I don't think the description from like the internet was very clear. Oh, I've heard of the not deer. It seems terrifying. From what I could understand, it's like a furry in that there is an animal spirit, but it's not like a furry in that there is no physical manifestation of the spirit. I don't know. It was not clear, the description on the internet. Oh yeah. I think it was alpaca or something, and I was like, oh, there's 2. No, wait, there's 3. No, this is not the same thing. That was some high quality yarn though. And I can tell that they tried to color match. It's not the same texture at all. It is nearly 7 in the morning, Janan. I've also heard of skinwalkers. Yeah, that's what it said online. My family does a lot of hunting as well. Mostly deer. The occasional moose, because we're Canadian. Actually, my dad just went out with my grandfather and my cousin's wife, or my cousin's husband, and they got a moose the first day. So everyone back home is eating moose, and I'm here eating chicken. Hey, Chaos Ranch. No, I live in Japan, and my family lives in New England and Canada. So, quite far away. Because they are delicious and overpopulated. Because there are no longer any wolves. So, wolves are a cornerstone species, and they control the deer population. And if there's too many deer, they ate too many plants, mostly young trees. And then if there's no young trees, then there's no, basically, ecosystem. There's no place for the squirrels and things to live because the deer eat all the baby trees, so there's no trees growing. So you might have 2 or 3 years with no trees at all, because the deer just get complacent and they just stay in the same place. They don't move around. So they'll just eat up a whole area of trees and basically kill a forest unless something is done about the overpopulation. And so one of the things that you can do to help control the population is import wolves or become a wolf. These are your choices. So it's actually really good for the environment when there's an overpopulation of something for you to hunt it. It's one of the ways that you help control the damage that animal might be doing. Why am I in Japan? I only need one job to live comfortably in my own apartment. I don't have to have roommates. I don't have to have multiple jobs. And I'm a teacher, and so no one's gonna shoot me here. I can guarantee it. Yeah, my dad does both. He does bow hunting and uses a rifle. I'm making a sweater. Yeah, if we had wolves, we wouldn't need to hunt. Unless we were doing it for food. Which my family does do. We have a rule, if you kill it, you eat it. Which means that roadkill is included in that. So, my sister ran over a raccoon 2 weeks before Christmas a couple years ago. And we had raccoon meat pies. Because the rule is if you kill it, you eat it. which I think is not a bad rule. And we all ate the raccoon. It hasn't gotten that bad. You're allowed to kill bugs, but mammals, for sure. If you kill it, you eat it. That's one of the reasons I don't want a roommate, Tassos. There's a lot of like argument over whose job it is to clean up, and you're cleaner than me or I'm cleaner than you, and whose job is it to take out the trash, and blah 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 blah. You were up too late, you were too noisy. Ugh. I hated having roommates. But now I have no roommates. I can survive on just one job. I can go out to eat regularly. I can go to the movies regularly. Make enough money to support myself fully and live a basically middle-class lifestyle. And back home I was working 3 jobs to live a lower income lifestyle where I couldn't afford to do any of those things, nor did I have time. But see, that's the thing. They're gonna touch your stuff and they're gonna eat your food. No, I had roommates. Not a roommate, roommates. Have roommates, work 3 jobs, and not have enough money to go to the movies once a month. Or go to a restaurant. Better here. I got pneumonia and was able to take 2.5 weeks off work without feeling that I was going to not be able to pay my bills next month. Yeah, my dad taught me all that stuff too, James. I know how to find wild edibles, how to cook. I can make bread out of acorns, all kinds of stuff. But I'm not a hunter myself. But I could field dress an animal. And weirdly enough, I know how to tan leather. And of course, if we could find some sheep, I know how to spin yarn. And can knit and crochet. Yeah, Carla. In that situation, it's nearly impossible to escape. But before I left, I literally sold everything. to make enough money to go. Was sleeping on the floor of my apartment on a mattress because I'd sold the bed frame before I was able to go. Maybe it's because you're used to having all that weight and strength behind you. I've always driven like a regular car, and then when I went back to the States, my dad gave me his pickup truck, and I was not a good driver. I couldn't see over the hood. I was like afraid of everything. Couldn't park to save my life. He's like, it's easy, and I'm like, I can't see the lines. I'm gonna park far away of wherever I'm going. Oh, SD, if you drank as much coffee as Leg Biwa, you would die. That's something I want to see. I want to see Leg Biwa. Oh no, Carla, you didn't tell me that it finally broke down. Hello, my little crochet. I'm making a sweater. So, we're at sleeves now, which is going very well. I think the only thing that requires any sort of talent is the neckline. The rest of it's just patience. Well, I wouldn't want to drive a semi-truck. That sounds really scary. That's good, Cairo. We are at 2 hours, people. 2 hours. Yep, just like me, Carla. Just like me. I always feel like I'm gonna get into an accident because I don't know where the front of the car is. Or I guess the vehicle, because it's a truck. So it is called Nike Victory Yarn. Nike Victory Yarn. It's by Nike. So it's a Japanese yarn. It's a DK weight. So this is the green. The red is Diagold yarn. It is also a DK weight, and it's by Toyobo here in Japan. So in Japan they call it middleweight. That's what a That's what DK weight is. It's called middle weight. So these are both middle. Hello, Lydia. That sounds fun, James. Hello, Stan. You're bored, what should you do? I mean, you can always do what I do when I'm bored. Or you can watch YouTube, which you are already doing. Or you could go outside. I like to read when I'm bored. That's unfortunate, James. Reading is one of my great joys in life. Hello, Ali. It's true. Being bored is a privilege in itself. Hello, Tak. Merry Christmas to you too. Alright guys, it has been 2 hours and I'm not gonna do 4 hours today. So I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys. I will see you next time, okay?